Jenn with SMTV. I am here with Mark Anderson.
We've developed a interface technology for electric guitars that replaces the potentiometers and switches with touch panels. And it sits between the pickups and the quarter-inch jack and controls the volume, the capacitor tone, and the pickup distribution. Should I be looking over here? Yeah.
Oh, no, that's right.
And yet it preserves the analog sound because there's no DSP, no digital signal processing.
Right.
It's all basically an analog mixer. And it allows us to get into the setup of the guitar and the pickups and the tone settings and all of the controls before the output to the amplifiers and all of the effects that you see all around. So we've also made it an upgrade system that will replace the pickguard and pickups and electronics of an existing guitar with our pickguard that has the touch panels integrated into them. So when you upgrade your guitar, you just simply replace the original parts with our parts. And on the upgrade system, they're designed to not have any modifications at all to the guitar. So, except you have to cut 2 wires.
Okay.
That's it. And you can unsolder them if you like. And the idea is that on this offer, the humorous part is like 20 years from now, all of us our grandkids will be and say, "Hey, Grandpa, let's take those, let's put those pots and switches back on that old Stratocaster. You got the touch panel Stratocaster," and we thought that would be endearing as part of that kind of the authentic legacy of electric guitars.
Now, can you tell me how you came up with the idea? How you what made you think this would be a great idea? This is what I want to do. I think everyone's going to like it.
Yeah, an idea has two parts. The idea has to first be a good idea, but then the idea has to be timely. It has to be the right time for the idea. So many people have a great idea, it's just the wrong time. Or it's the right time, and they're not ready with the idea. And so when I looked at that as a designer, when I was 14, I built a guitar, and I put the switch right down in this same area where the touch panel is. And in doing so, by chiseling out the wood, I actually destroyed the guitar. It was my first good guitar when I was a kid, and I destroyed it and I put the switch. Years later, as a designer, I machined in a perfect piece of wood and patched it all back together and got it back together. And then I've been playing that guitar for years. That guitar has, the switch is exactly where the touch panels were. So many years later, as I was sitting in my back porch, just playing and thinking about things, and I'm flipping the switch, and this was all now in touch panel world. We all had mouse pads, we all had touch panels and track pads, all that was happening, and it just was obvious. So it was just an intuitive kind of confluence.
Can I say that was a great intuition? That is amazing.
And that's the way, that's where ideas come from. You have no idea, and then all of a sudden you get the point of the idea, and it sits there as a little point. And you either do something with it or you don't, as we all do. And that's the thing about an idea. And I sat with this for a few years, and then all of a sudden I realized it's the right time. And that was about 3 years ago. And then 2 years ago, I committed myself 100%, did all the patents, all the intellectual property, all the trademarks, and all that stuff. Built the proof of concept electronics, and then the last year hired a professional team, redid the whole thing at a real high level, and now we'll essentially be in production in 4 months and at the Summer NAMM in Nashville in 6 months. Yay!
Yes! That is so awesome!
That's our story, Touch Mark Guitars, and our slogan is "Get off the pot and switch."
All right, well, you heard it. Get off the pot and switch with Touch Mark Guitars.
Right, thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you so much. So nice.